fall here in California. And then we got our Rockwood Mini Light 2504S to 2017 we've had for 4 years. And getting it ready for rainy season. So I'm going to be checking out all the trim here on the outside. See if I need to seal anything up. What I've seen here is this area here is cracked. I've sealed it up before. It kind of flexes slightly, and I've used this here, Superflex, and it seems to work okay. But it seems like when there's flexible areas, it will crack or just separate. It also it's really gooey. It's hard now. It's soft, hard, but it captures dirt and it just sticks to it. You can see here. Let me go around the front where I've applied it before too. And you can see the dirt just sticks to it. And then, so I'm going to switch to another stuff and see if it works. It's supposed to be real flexible, UV resistant. It's smoother and it won't capture the dirt. So when I was walking around checking this out, I see a couple screws right here. If you look, they're coming loose. And I've had this happen before, and what I do is I just take them out and then I put super glue on the threads and then screw them back in, and then they don't ever come out again. So because they're usually screwed into something real thin back here, it won't hold up. So let me take you around to where I've put this new sealant on that I have. Here's an area I've done, just to kind of show you what it'll look like. I've just done this section here. And what it is, it's a clay color. It's Duraflex Ultra, made by DAP. And it's made resist UV fading and dirt buildup. And it's crack proof. And it flexes plus or minus 35%. So that's a lot of flex that it has in it. You apply it when temperatures are above 40 degrees, but not over 100 degrees. And right now I got like 59 degrees. I've checked the siding to see what the temperature is. So I'm going to give this a shot. I'm pretty sure that it'll work. I like that it's flexible and it won't collect dirt. And it can be used on all kinds of materials. What I've done, I'll show you in this other area here, or what I'm doing. I'm cleaning up the area here with denatured alcohol and a rag, getting it really clean in here. And then I stick tape here and here, just so I can run the caulking gun along it, and then I wipe it clean. Then I go down on a strip, just like I did this section here. Do that, wipe it, and then pull the tape off. I could freehand and caulk this because I have a lot of experience in it, but I think I like it better when I get my finger in there and smooth it out, and it works it into the crack more. Because you can see here's an area I've never touched up. There's a crack. I just want to seal water from going down here. This siding goes down quite a ways, and but there's staples behind it holding it in place. And I'm afraid if water gets in there, leaks through the rusted staples, which I found before, it'll seep into the wood and the floor and then rot it out. So I'm going to go ahead and get taping off this area over here and then show you how I do this. I'll show you how I put the tape on here. What I'm going to do is I can see the existing silicone sealant that's on here. it's tan, so I'm going to go just at that line or just above it, and then I'm going to bring the tape right on this edge here, so it has a big area to adhere to. So this tape's kind of old, but I want to get rid of it. And I'm just putting it on, taking it right off. If I was going to leave it on for a long time, I would use the blue tape, painter's tape. So I'm just going to go along here, work my way down. Like that. I'm not going to bore you doing the whole area, so I'll just do a small section just to give you an idea what I do. Right there. This way I've left a gap where it's got plenty of area to adhere to. I'm just going to keep on going down here. I'm going to tape it up, and then I've cleaned it up with my Denatured Alcohol. I might give it one more wipe before I do it, before I put the caulking in there. And so I'll come back to you in a minute after I have it taped off and show you how I put the caulking in there. I'm going to go and run a bead all the way down here. You can see here how I've cut the tip at a slight angle, and I haven't made the hole too big. If you make it too big, you're going to have a big mess and you're going to put out more than you need. So I'm going to run a bead down here. Just doing a fine bead. So I went a little bit light down there, so I just put a little more on. It doesn't look pretty, but it works. And I found that I have this little cart, I don't know if you can see it, that helps me just roll along while I'm doing this. So I'm going to go ahead and work it in here right now. You want to do it pretty fast because within 10 minutes it starts kind of crusting on you. So you don't want to let it dry. So when I'm doing this too, I'm trying to wipe it so that it's flush with the tape. So when I pull the tape off, you don't see a big old seam from the tape. There we go. You want it to be nice and smooth. You could put some soap on your finger if you want, and it makes it go out smoother. But this is pretty smooth to me, so I'm okay with it. So now that I got that done, I'm going to pull the tape off while it's still soft. And just hope it's good. Comes off pretty easy. There's a little area here I'm going to touch up a little bit. That's good. So that's all there is to it. Gives you an idea how I'm doing it. Hope this helps you guys. I found putting the tape on there, you don't have to worry so much about making a big mess, and it helps a lot. So I'm going to go ahead and keep going on this thing. I've got everything taped off except the back. The back looks really good, so I'm not going to touch it. I'm just going to leave it alone, but I'm doing the rest of the trailer. So you can see on the water heater, I just loosened a couple screws and removed the cover. That way I'm able to get in here and work the silicone in right underneath. If not, I wouldn't have any room for my finger. And then here I've opened my hatch doors, so I'm able to put my caulking gun along here and get in there with my finger easy, rather than have the hatch down, make it more difficult. And then you might be wondering how I kind of clean up the areas here with the caulking where I'd done it before. What I do is I use this tool here and just go along here and scrape in the groove, being real careful. And I just removed the majority of it out and got it all cleaned up, wiped down, and so everything should adhere pretty well there. And I got the front here and over here, and that's it. And this side over here is done already. You might be wondering what this rag is hanging here. Well, I had some water running down from the roof here, and so I just wanted to capture any moisture that ran down so it didn't hit my caulking. Got it all done, and looks like it'll work. What I'll do is later on, I'll leave in the description below, I'll leave a comment on how this is working out, how it's holding up. So maybe in about a year, and then a couple of years, I'll leave a review on it in the comments. So hey, if you like this video and want to see more, like it, and you want them to just pop up, just hit that subscribe tab and the bell icon, and the videos will show up right when they come out. And I appreciate you watching, everybody, and take care and happy camping.